Hello, welcome back to another video on my bastard CBR. So got all my parts back from getting fixed, like the cylinder and whatnot. So I've just got to clean everything up and should be able to start the assembly process. So this is the cylinders. Obviously they had those big giant marks in them. They're all cleaned up now. Good as new. So they sandblasted it, so I'm gonna have to give it a bit of Dulux, keep it looking flash. So everything just needs to be get a bit cleaned up, and then we can start smashing it back together and back together in no time. All right, so we got the first little bit cleaned up. Just put the cylinders back onto the crank half. Reusing the old gasket with a bit of trusty Toyota black, and we'll slap that one together and check out the rest. Okay, this is my quick little rig up system so that I don't have to buy a new gasket. It's just clamp down the other side of the cylinders because I've got the two factory bolts here. Clamp down the other side of the cylinder so that it will squish out the sealant and seal properly. Because if I did it properly and bought the new gasket, I wouldn't have to worry about that because the head, when I bolt that down, would seal that gasket. All right, while we wait for that monstrosity to set, we'll go ahead and change out all the pistons with high comp Ysecos. It's a 13.5 to 1. And so we'll change all those over, and then I reckon by the time we do that, should be ready to set piston ring gaps in the cylinders. And then we can look at reassembling or chucking the crank back in and then dropping the rods and pistons into each cylinder. Okay, now that we've got all those clips on and the pistons on the rods, just doing the ring gap ends. I've already done one set just to get my head around it because I haven't done it for a long time. So I'll breeze through and do all of them, and then I think it's ready to install the crank and then start installing the pistons. Alright, on to the next stage. So now all the piston rings are done and gapped, ready to install them into the cylinders. I've just got a pretty basic ring compressor you can get from basically anywhere, super cheap, anywhere. So I'm just going to lube up the pistons and the cylinders and chuck them in. So, got the crank and all on, and realised that I need new connecting rod bolts, because the service manual specifies that you replace them. And I was silly enough not to look that up and forgot to order some. So I've just called Honda and paid for some and ordered them, but it might be about a 2 to 3 week wait, unfortunately. But in the meantime, I'll probably strip the head down and lap the valves and change out the seals and check those and get that up to speed. And hopefully by the time the connecting rod bolts rock up, I should be done the head and we can just slap it all together. So probably close the video here for this one. Probably be a little shorty episode, and then I'll probably make a new episode just for the head. Just because then I'll put something out for anyone to watch. So, yeah. I guess I'll see you guys next with the head strip down.